Teacher Talking Sports, what it does, what it do, how we live. And I've been previewing the first round matchups in the NBA playoffs. I've done 5 of them. This will be the 6th. The other 2 will have to wait till probably Saturday, since the 1-8 matchups are not known until Friday's play-in tournament results occur. So today we are looking at the 2-7 matchup in the Western Conference between the Houston Rockets and the Golden State Warriors. It was an awesome season for the Houston Rockets, taking a step forward despite a young roster. Went 500 last year, but improved by 11 games despite it being a 2-7 matchup. We see the Rockets only had 4 more wins than the Warriors, who of course really took off after they acquired Jimmy Butler from the Miami Heat. So take these offensive and net ratings with a grain of salt, because they improved once Butler joined the fold. The Rockets, league's best rebounding team, but where they struggle is from the charity stripe. The charity line, they finished last in free throw percentage in the league. Not going to shoot threes at the rate Golden State does. Golden State attempted the second most threes in the league. Of course, have Steph Curry. Only behind the Boston Celtics. So, different styles of play between the two teams. Rockets really relying on an awesome defense. Some games they struggled to put the ball in the hoop, but their defense definitely kept them in games. Now they played 5 times this season, with 1 game coming during the NBA Cup, and the Rockets took 3 of 5. Let's take a look at the starting lineups between the two teams. So the Warriors have been going with a small ball lineup with Draymond Green at center, and it's definitely helped them move up the standings. They've had a great winning percentage with this starting lineup. A bunch of shooters. Jimmy Butler's not going to shoot a lot of threes, but mid-range specialist. And as I mentioned, the team really went off. These are his stats with the Warriors. So I should mention in parentheses, it goes points per game, rebounds per game, assists per game, steals per game, blocks per game. The Warriors are a team that's going to dish the ball quite a bit. Whether it's Curry, Green, or Butler, 3 very good passers in that starting lineup. Moses Moody has performed well with the starters. Hasn't been a full-time starter all year. Started 34 of his 74 appearances, but again, has been starting of late. And Brandon Podziemski, after a very slow start to the season, looked like he was regressing, having that sophomore slump, really turned it around after the All-Star break. Now, the Rockets are going into the playoffs with not a lot of playoff experience. Now, Van Vliet, Dylan Brooks certainly have playoff experience, but this will be the first taste of playoff basketball for Green, Thompson, and Sengun. Amen Thompson, man, he really took off after the All-Star break. Usurped Jabari Smith and Tari Eason into their starting lineup, and he's looking like he's going to make an all-defensive team. Not a good outside shooter, but just so much energy. Shoots nearly 60% from inside the arc. So a dangerous player, and maybe can be argued as the best player on the team. I know most people would say Sengun, and that's hard to argue. Jalen Green is their top scorer, but can be inefficient, as can Fred VanVleet. But VanVleet is a steadying force for the offense. The team did not perform well when he was out with injury. And of course, Dylan Brooks, you wonder if Dylan Brooks and Draymond Green are going to chat it up during the series. That'll be something fun to watch between those two to see if it happens. We take a look at the bench. For all of these, I go 5 deep for each team's bench, knowing that most teams in the playoffs are probably going to go 8 or 9 deep. So the Warriors, they actually did not play Jonathan Kuminga in the last game of the regular season. If they had won, they would have avoided the play-in tournament. They did not. So instead, they played in the playing tournament, 7-8 game, defeating the Memphis Grizzlies. Kuminga also did not play in that game, so I'm going to list him. I think he finds a way on the court in this series, but, we'll see. Gary Payton, that defensive specialist, off the bench. Buddy Hield, one of the game's really elite three-point shooters throughout his career. He shot just 37% though this season, so a bit of a down season from him this year from three-point territory, but he's a guy who of course can get off. Kevon Looney, of course, all that postseason experience on previous championship Warriors teams, and Quentin Post, just like last year, they found Trace Jackson Davis in the second round. Jackson Davis started a bunch of games this year, but has been out of the rotation of late. Quentin Post, also a second round pick, and has performed really well. A stretch big man, shot 40.8% from three-point territory this season. Meanwhile, for the Rockets, Jabari Smith, who had been their full-time starter, Tari Eason, a part-time starter, two very solid forward pieces off the bench. Steven Adams can be argued might be the best offensive rebounder in the game. So a guy who's going to give numerous possessions for the Rockets, and that could be key. Second chance points. After that, them three, Cam Whitmore, guy who could score the basket but hasn't always been in Houston's rotation. Aaron Holiday's been playing a bit more to end the year and shot nearly 40% from three-point territory. Reed Shepherd, of course, had a disappointing rookie year, so not really expecting him to play much. Jeff Green, Jae'Sean Tate. So a very deep roster. So, if the Rockets were to encounter an injury, they have numerous other guys, who could step in and perform for them. So in the end, yes, those are the key reserves, the starting lineups, offensive, defensive ratings. So now I'm going to look at DraftKings Sportsbook to see the odds for the series. So we have series markets. Golden State Warriors are the rare 7 seed that is favorite, and it's not like they're a small favorite. They're minus 190 to win the series. The Rockets are listed at plus 155. So in the end, my prediction for this series is, shout out to Ime Udoka. Definitely had this team seemingly overachieve a little bit, but I'm going to go the Warriors in 6. I almost thought about saying in 5. No shame in losing to a team with so much championship and playoff experience, something the Rockets don't have in boatloads. So I'm going to go with the Warriors in 6. Let me know in the comments who you believe is advancing to the second round of the playoffs. The winner of this series will meet the winner of the 3-6 series. That is between the Los Angeles Lakers and Minnesota Timberwolves. Anyhow, don't forget to subscribe. Tell a friend to subscribe. Like the video, share the video, hit the bell for notifications. I'm out.